Hello, welcome to the War Riders News Channel. Thank you for watching. Alright, let's go ahead and look at Perry's Late Nights number 5. Alright. Orange Maniac vs. X-Vos Extended. Hopefully I said your name correctly. Alright, we'll be right back. Please stay tuned to the War Riders News Channel for further tournament commentary. Alright, we are at turn number 1, Orange Maniac vs. X-Vos Extended. Wow. Hopefully my tongue doesn't get tongue-tied on this match, but yeah, what an interesting name. What an interesting name. Alright, is this Grunt Bowl a bulk up Grumple, or is this Grumple a banded Grumple? Alright, and as for this Octillery, I don't know what this Octillery is running, but yeah. X-Vos Extended. He might be doing some calcs here. But he is losing a bit of his turn here. Yeah, he's losing just a little bit of his turn. And I didn't disconnect because I'm looking at the bottom left of my chat and people are spectating this match. So he either disconnected or he's punching in a lot of calcs. Okay, so he's gonna do a flamethrower. And Orange Maniac's gonna be doing return. That return is gonna hit pretty hard, so I can probably say that it is a banded set. I'm thinking it's banded. I mean, no life orb damage, nothing. X-Vos Extended. Hopefully I'm saying your name correctly there. He is gonna feel the wrath of Grumple. Grumple already got 2 knockouts. It's pretty bad for X-Vos Extended. That Electrode might be able to knock out Grumple here because of the Thunderbolt. Alright. Nidoking. Nidoking is going to come in. And that Electrode might either have HP Ice or it's going to switch. Now, even if it has HP Ice, I still don't think it's going to knock out. Substitute. That's not really a smart idea. That's not a smart idea. What Electrode should do is you know, just switch. You know, just switch. Wait a minute. I just thought of something. Could that Electrode be hiding a berry? That is a possibility. That is a possibility. I don't know if the berry activated or not, but this Electrode is hiding something. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a berry or I really don't know what it is. But it didn't get any leftovers recovery. Life Orb didn't take any damage. I mean, I don't know if it has Life Orb or not. I don't think it does. But I'm gonna keep an eye on that Electrode. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and continue with the match. All right. Poliwrath is probably gonna do Waterfall or some sort of water move. Yeah, Nidoking is gonna go. I have not seen Chimecho before. Actually, yeah, I've not seen Chimecho too often. I hardly see it. Exatu, okay. Something tells me that this Exatu has Calm Mind. I don't know, it just... Something just reeks Calm Mind here. Yep. My mind was correct. This Exatu is a Calm Minder. Alright, so far, +1 at special attack and +1 special defense. Yawn may be good, but... I think that Xvos Extended should try his best to stop Exatu at all costs. Alright, so Graveler. Alright, that's kind of an interesting choice. Kind of a bit of an unorthodox choice, but it's interesting nonetheless. Psychic is going to hit quite hard, and Graveler is just going to do Rock Blast. Very unconventional, but yeah, I think this is one of the first times I've ever seen Graveler being played in NU. So this Electrode, this Electrode has some sort of Thunderbolt move. All right, so Thunderbolt is going to come in. Again, I'm going to keep an eye on that Electrode because it didn't get any Life Orb decrease. It didn't get decreased by Life Orb, but yet it doesn't have a leftovers. So that Electrode though, I think it was holding a berry, but it I don't know. It's just I think it's I don't think Electrode had enough well, the HP didn't go low enough for the berry to activate. I think he had a Lychee Berry, which increases special attack. Alright, so I'm just kind of theorizing there, but yeah. Alright, so anyway, so Nidoking and Poliwrath. Okay, so I'm thinking Waterfall on the Poliwrath. And Nidoking, I think Nidoking is gonna... I think it might either switch or it might try to tank it. I'm not too sure who's faster here. Is Nidoking gonna try and do some sort of electric move? This match, I'm gonna say, is slightly leaning towards Orange Maniac side, and in fact, I'm probably gonna say that there's an 85% chance that Orange Maniac is going to take the win here in this match. Xvos Extended, I feel like he's either going to switch or he basically went offline and he's not going to come back. Meaning that I might have to cut this all out. Alright, good. He did do a move. Alright, he's going to switch. 85% chance. Let's see if Xvos Extended can reverse that. It's going to be very difficult for him to do that, but Orange Maniac does have kind of an upper edge against Xvos Extended. Poliwrath is going to switch into Ampharos. Ampharos still has... It's still pretty good in the health department. Chimecho is the only Pokemon that really can stand against Orange Maniac's team. And even that might be in danger. Alright, so Thunder Wave is going to paralyze that. So Ampharos has done its work. and Exatu is going to come in. Exatu, I think Exatu is going to do a Calm Mind. I think it's either going to do a Calm Mind or it's going to do Shadow Ball. Calm Mind, alright. I don't know if Exatu can learn Shadow Ball or not. I think he could. I don't know why Chimecho did Psychic, but okay, that's interesting. Let's see here. Exatu's going to do Rest. Let's go ahead and take a look at Exatu. So Exatu has Calm Mind so far. Calm Mind. I'm going to theory it a little bit, and I'm going to say that it has Psychic because of Stab. So Calm Mind and Rest. And I theory, my theory is that it has Psychic on it. So, alright, so it has Psychic, but that Exatu is taking quite a bit of some abuse. And my theory was correct. It does have Psychic. Okay. Let's see, does it? Yes, it can learn Shadow Ball, so theoretically you can knock out Chimecho. I don't know if this Exatu is going to. All right, so I don't know if this Exatu has Shadow Ball or not. Maybe it doesn't, but I don't know. But it does have Psychic. It is going to try to wing it with Psychic here. I feel like that the second turn. Yeah, alright, so the second turn is just going to be Exatu just kind of recovering here. And I feel almost like Exatu is going to... I think it might try to do another Calm Mind if possible. And I don't think that this Exatu has... I don't know, it could have Shadow Ball, but I don't know. I don't know what the fourth move is. The fourth move could either be Shadow Ball or some sort of other move to give Exatu a bit of some coverage. All I know about Exatu is that it has Calm Mind, Rest, and Psychic. That's the only thing those are the only three moves that I know it has. But otherwise, I'm kind of in the dark as to what Exatu is holding. So that Exatu. Yeah, that Exatu just gonna keep doing Psychic. So my implication that the fourth move is probably not Shadow Ball. It's probably something else. That's just kind of my rough guesstimate. All right, so Exatu's gonna continually do Psychic here because I think I might know why it's doing Psychic. I think the reason why Orange Maniac is going for Psychic and not just trying to wing it with the other move, which implies that there's another move. The reason why I don't feel like that Orange Maniac's really using his fourth move is because I think he wants to try to lower down Chimecho's special defense. So that way, I don't know if Orange Maniac has a fourth move or not, but if he does, then that fourth move can knock out Chimecho pretty easily. So I feel like that Orange Maniac is going to try to get the special defense to drop just a little bit. I think it's going to drop just a tad. Yeah, so Exatu is going to continually do Psychic here. I have no idea what the fourth move. I still don't know what the fourth move is. I don't know what the fourth move is, but Orange Maniac is at a winning streak. Alright, so he is going to try to do a Calm Mind here, and I don't know how many. I have not kept track of how many Calm Minds there are, but I am assuming that Orange Maniac is trying to reach that threshold of +6 special attack and +6 special defense. That Chimecho is going to try to chip down just a little bit, and Orange Maniac can easily knock out Chimecho with the Psychic. GG, it's over. Alright, GG. Orange Maniac has defeated Xvos Extended. Alright, we're going to be right back. Let's go ahead and take a look at the matches here. Alright, so, yeah, so we'll be right back. Please stay tuned to the Roy Rogers News channel for further tournament commentary. Wow, what a quick break. What a quick break. This match started, and I was like, hey, I'm just curious. What turn am I? Turn number 1. What are the chances you get to spectate the second semifinals match at the same time? Wow. This is a pretty good night. All right. Wow. Okay. So, Cloyster is going to switch into La Pasta? Okay. Seabat vs. Bulldog Blue. Okay. Rapid Spin. Blew the spikes away. Okay. And Lantern has decided to set up the Toxic there. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Spectate this on the first turn. Alright, so yeah. I feel like there's going to be I don't know if it's going to be Earthquake or not. I don't know. I think it might either be Earthquake or Toxic. Alright. Nice. So far, Seabat, he's starting off with a pretty good start, and I don't know if that Lantern holds Heal Bell or not. I think it should, but if Bulldog Blue doesn't have Heal Bell, then Seabat is going to have a slight advantage over the match. Now, same for Seabat. If Seabat needs to make sure that Blastoise is not poisoned, or some of its other teammates are not poisoned either. Does that Lantern have Heal Bell? I think it does, but I don't know. So Blastoise is going to come back into Nidoking and Heal Bell. There we go. So that means that Blue Dog Bill, he does have slight advantage. Well, actually, both of them are kind of on par as far as the match is concerned. Both of them are on par, and it's really 50-50 at this point. So it's there's no use in doing the probabilities right now. No one has the upper edge yet. We need to wait till later in the match. And alright, so Crobat is going to come in. Nidoking might be doing Earthquake. It does do Earthquake, but it's not going to be effective against... Actually, Crobat's immune to Earthquake. And Crobat... Crobat is going to be doing a Confuse Ray. And Nidoking is confused. Let's see what Nidoking does. It hurts itself with the confusion. Okay, so Seabat can either try to refresh the confusion via switching, or he could just try to tough it out and try to, hope that Nidoking recovers from its confusion. Alright, so Nidoking is going to switch into Absol. Alright, Absol is kind of an interesting pick. I've not seen Absol. Actually, I hardly see Absol. I guess it's probably because Absol... I guess you kind of say Absol's kind of more of a glass cannon in NU. I mean, you really have to know what you're doing whenever you use Absol. Because Absol If you don't know what you're doing, Absol could be knocked out in a flash. I mean, that Absol... Sorry, any Absol, you have to be really, really careful of how you use it. But if you do know what you're doing, then you can use it. But as you can see there, look at how much damage Heat Wave did to Absol. That's why you need to be really careful as to how you use Absol. If you're starting in the NU tier, my recommendation is not to run Absol yet. Start with some simple Pokemon. But once you are accustomed to how NU works, then you can start running stuff like Absol in NU. Absol, you have to be really careful with it. I mean, really, really careful. You see how much damage it did with Heat Wave. I mean, with Crobat's Heat Wave. I mean, that's a lot of damage. So be really, really careful. Same with Swallow. You have to be really, really careful with Swallow. The really experienced players can predict when Will-O-Wisp might be in place, and Will-O-Wisp or Toxic, and then once Toxic or Will-O-Wisp does occur, then just pop in your Swallow. You get that status, and then you have that Guts ability. So yeah. Okay, so what is Kanga gonna do? Kanga, yeah, Kanga. All right, so Cloyster. Kanga's gonna be doing Double Edge, which does does very little damage to Cloyster. Cloyster is a monster as far as defense is concerned. I mean, Cloyster is so good at defense. I mean, the only way you can knock out Cloyster is with a special attacking move. I mean, Cloyster is just that good in its defense department. Special defense, it has a bit of some issues. So yeah, Blastoise is going to be hurt with the poison there. Alright, so Blastoise is going to switch into Surprise T. Okay, there's a Confuse Ray. Kanga. I think Kanga's gonna feel that confusion there. Now I don't know if Kanga's gonna switch or not, but I think it should. Blue Dog Bill is really into Confuse Ray. If there's one thing I noticed in this match is that Blue Dog Bill really loves confusing you if he can. If he can, he loves the confusion mechanic. That is one thing I noticed about him. That King better switch, otherwise Cloyster is just gonna knock you out. Yeah, I think Seabat might go into Blastoise. Might. Blue Dog Bill is thinking a little bit. Or Bulldog Blue. Sorry if I keep messing up your name there. Alright, so Blastoise is going to come in, and Crobat is going to take the place of Cloyster. Alright, so Blastoise might switch, and Crobat might be predicting that and might be doing Confuse Ray, but it doesn't. Instead, it switches right into Lantern, and the Blastoise is just going to do Surf. Alright, so that Lantern I think Lantern can learn Confuse Race. I think that Lantern does have it. But, alright, so... Alright, there's Surf. I think it has Thunderbolt as well. That Lantern... It's going to be really risky for Seabat to just go into Nidoking right away. Because he has to predict when... Alright, he's just... Alright, so he's going to go into Kanga because he's not sure what Lantern's going to do. Whether it be doing Surf or Thunderbolt. The good news is that Kangaskhan does have a bit of some bulk to it, so that's the good news for Seabat. Both Seabat and Blue Dog Bill, so far, they're on par with each other. You know, there's been no real movement either way. Although if there is a slight bit of some movement, it would be on Blue Dog Bill's side, and it is because of the timer. If you look at the timer, he has 35 seconds to really think, and other than that, there has been little to no movement here. The match has pretty much stayed quite stable throughout this competitive game, and Blue Dog Bill was probably predicting Kanga to switch into something that's probably super effective against an Ice Beam. Alright, so, yeah, like I said, there's been no real movement here. The only real movement that is here is the timer, but that's about it. Really, well, Bulldog Blue, I think he can still kind of think here, but the timer is going to kind of etch his thinking power just a little bit. The more time you have to think, the better. Alright, so Cloyster is going to switch to Crobat, and Kanga is going to be doing Double Edge, and that's going to be the first knockout at the 26th turn. Alright, so there's a little bit of some movement, and Blue Dog Bill is forced to show his 6th Pokemon, and his 6th Pokemon is Hitmonlee. Kanga, I think, is going to switch into something that could probably withstand Hitmonlee, something like a Nidoking can withstand Hitmonlee, but Seabat can also sack something to get to that Swellow. So Kanga is going to switch. Alright, Seabat has exposed his 2nd surprise. Alright, so Hitmonlee doesn't have superpower, it does have high jump kick. But, yeah. Traditional Hitmonlee. I always remember Hitmonlee as the high jump kick Pokemon, but Pokemon has changed that. And now I kind of remember Hitmonlee as a superpower Pokemon. But back before superpower, Hitmonlee used to be remembered as the high jump kick Pokemon. Alright. So, what is Nidoking gonna do? Well, for one thing, Ampharos is not gonna take any chances. Cloyster is gonna come in. Nidoking is gonna be doing Earthquake, and Cloyster has a really good amount of defense, so Cloyster might be able to take that. Bulldog Bill is really not that good in the timer department. But when I say not that good, I don't mean not that good as in he's not experienced. I mean not that good as in his situation is not that good. That's what I meant by that. His situation is not that good. Yes, he does have 25 more seconds. 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. Hopefully he picks a Pokemon a little quick, because if he doesn't, then he's going to give the match directly to Seabat, and he's going to have very little time to think. Bulldog Bill, he has to pull in something. He has to do something right away. All right, now he's at 16 seconds. Bulldog Bill now he has 2 fights. He is fighting against Seabat. That's fight number 1, and fight number 2 is the timer. He's fighting against his own timer. which is going to, in a sense, cut his thinking power down to just a few notches, meaning that Seabat can easily take advantage of that and switch directly into... Alright, so... Signal Beam. Bulldog Bill gets the first knockout on his end. And Absol did do Mega Horn. But at least with Bulldog Bill, boom. He just quickly. Alright, so Bulldog Bill, he's probably going to be doing Psychic here. He has to. Could he switch? Maybe, but that's going to be a bit risky. Alright, so that's going to take too much time. Alright, so he's going to go Psychic, and that's going to knock out Nino King. 2 knockouts with that Grunt pick. He is starting to catch up just a little bit. Is it enough for him to make a comeback? That's going to depend. That's going to depend on how well Bulldog Bill is going to really do stuff. So he's alright. So I see him trying to take advantage of the static ability, and it didn't happen. Swellow, I think Swellow is going to be on a knockout spree, and the worst Pokemon to pull in at this particular time is Hitmonlee. Lantern can be pulled in, but Lantern, Bulldog Bill is going to try to hope, Bulldog Blue is going to hope that Swallow doesn't return. Alright, so it doesn't return right away. Kanga is going to be coming in. Lantern's going to be doing Thunderbolt right away because Bulldog Bill does not want to be knocked out. Bulldog Blue is going to, I think he's going to go directly either into Grumpig or Hitmonlee. Alright, Hitmonlee is going to come in. Kangaskhan is going to be doing the Double Edge. Double Edge is going to do an Oko there, and this match is moving quite fast. I apologize if I'm, I was born in New York, so so you kind of talk a little fast when you live in New York for quite some time. Oh man, so I'm talking slightly fast. I'm going to try to slow it down a little pace. I'm going to try to slow it down a couple of paces so that way you all can kind of catch up here. This match is moving slightly fast. Okay, I can now say that I'm doing a stark 90% level of confidence that Seabat is going to win. He is going to win this match. And it is because of that Swallow. Swallow has basically helped out Seabat get into position. And okay, so I think that Kangaskhan does have Earthquake. It either has Earthquake or Double Edge. So Kanga is going to be going to sleep here, and Lantern is going to try to Heal Bell here so he doesn't get the poison progression. So Kanga is going to wake up. I think Kanga might wake up and, do a Toxic, or wake up and do Double Edge or Earthquake. Yep, right away Toxic again. And I feel like that the Seabat is going to try to PP stall that Heal Bell, so that way Lantern can faint via poison progression. No thanks, CC Cleaner. I'm going to do that a little later. Okay. Okay. Well, not really do that a little later. Every Friday I usually clean up the mobile computer. See, I usually like to, make sure that that I get rid of all the cookies and stuff. But that's another topic that has no relation to this match. I want to talk about this match. So Kanga does have Double Edge. One more Double Edge should be able to knock out that Lantern. One more Double Edge, and it's over. It's over. That's it. Seabat, he's gonna do another rest for some reason. But if he would have done a double edge, then that would have helped him significantly. That double edge would have ended the match, but I guess Seabat, I guess he's being very risk averse, and he really doesn't want to end the match right away, because if you end the match too soon, then Seabat's afraid that maybe Lantern might be able to catch up again. Alright, so Seabat is still, he's still letting Lantern just kind of linger, but I really don't think that's a good idea. I think he should just do double edge and just, you know, end it right there. I mean, he could, you know, just all you gotta do is just do double edge. I mean, all right, so he's gonna do double edge. He's gonna end it. GG. Seabat has defeated Bulldog Blue, and let's go ahead and see who's next. Okay, Orange Maniac vs Seabat for the finals match. We'll be right back. Please stay tuned to the Royal Riders News channel for further tournament commentary. Alright, we are back. Turn number 1, Orange Maniac vs Seabat final match. Alright, let's see here. I think that Armaldo is going to make that switch because Azumarill is a scary thing for Armaldo. Waterfall is going to come in, but Waterfalls is going to be ineffective because Lapras has the ability Water Absorb. Alright, so I'm not too sure if this Azumarill is banded or not, but my guess is that it might be. Yes, it is because of the way how Azumarill is going to switch into Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee could, I don't know what Hitmonlee has in its arsenal that could be super effective against the Armaldo. Yeah, Hitmonlee... Yeah, Hitmonlee is going to switch into Slowking, and Armaldo is going to switch into Altaria. This is already starting to be quite a heated match here. Altaria is going to go into Absol, and Slowking is going to go directly into Azumarill. Altaria is going to come in, Superpower, which is going to be -1 attack and -1 defense, and I think that Azumarill is going to make that switch because Azumarill, I'm presuming that it is banded. So Azumarill is going to make the switch into Grumple, which I don't know if this Grumple is banded or not. There can be multiple sets for Grumple. Grumple can be run as kind of like the bulk up set, although I have not seen bulk up in a while, or it could be ran as more of a banded set, choice band. So return. Ooh, that's gonna hit like a truck, like a semi truck. By golly, that. Whoa! That hit so hard, so fast. Man, that did not give Altaria leg room to really breathe. Alright, so, wow. By golly, that thing hits like a truck. Alright, so... Oh yeah, there's some action here in this match. By golly, so much action. Alright, so Grumple is going to switch into Slowking, and oh, the knockoff! Leftovers is going to be knocked off. Yes! Alright, I called the item before it was even knocked off. By golly. Man, I feel almost like I had a cup of coffee, but I didn't. But I feel like $1 million here. Hopefully I can continue feeling like $1 million. Alright, so... Yeah, alright, so the Thunder Wave is going to paralyze Armaldo. While I was taking a mild break, there has been some more action with that Thunder Wave. That's going to half the speed of Armaldo, and that is going to really, really hurt Seabat. Armaldo is going to switch into Kangaskhan, and Slowking is going to do the slack off, using that switch is kind of like, I guess you could say, as leverage to do that slack off. Slowking, I think, is going to switch. It's going to switch into Grumple, which is going to do it to intimidate. And Kanga might be doing a double edge here. I don't know. Yes, double. Wow, I called the move right away. All right, maybe this is the same Kanga as the previous match. All right, so Kanga. Wow, the moment that I muted my mic, Kanga just switched. By golly, man, there is so much action here, man. I can't even take a mild break here. There is so much action, man. This match is cram-packed full of action. I love it. I love it. All right, so Armaldo is going to faint. Man, so much action, so much tension, man. And this is why you watch the Roy Rogers News Channel for more exciting coverage like this. All right. Armaldo is going to faint, and who's going to be next? It's either, oh boy, Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee, I think, is going to scare out Grumple, because either scare it out or it might sack. Hitmonlee might have Match Punch, I don't know. It has Earthquake, interesting. Now, it did not take any damage from Life Orb, so there's a suspicion that it might be banded. Hitmonlee is going to switch. That probably means my guess is correct on that. Superpower! Nice call! Nice call! That is a nice call. Nice call on Orange Maniac's side. By golly, what a really energetic day. And so far, I can just come up with probabilities right now. There is a 75% chance an Orange Maniac might take this match right away because of that Azumarill. As long as that Azumarill is live, Orange Maniac's chances of winning is 75% as of right now. Credeli's going to come in. Hitmonlee's going to be doing another superpower, and it's going to knock out Credeli. But that won't really matter. That won't, because Azumarill has superpower, and Seabat, his priority has to be, we have to knock out. His priority has to be, I need to knock out that Azumarill right now. Because if he doesn't knock out Azumarill, then Orange Maniac has, that 75% is going to matter so much. 75% probability that Orange Maniac is going to win that match, implying that Azumarill is going to stay around. Now, if Azumarill faints, then maybe the match is going to kind of progress. But yeah, all right. So Seabat tried, it didn't work, and Azumarill is going to do another superpower, and it's going to hit like a truck and hit that Hitmonlee. Alright, so now that 75% now kind of skyrockets over to 80 to 90% of a probability that Orange Maniac's going to win the match, because Lapras and Azumarill and Absol have a type weakness to super power. Azumarill may faint, but Hitmonlee still lingers on Orange Maniac's side. So, Seabat has to be very, very careful. Hitmonlee's going to come in. I don't know what this Hitmonlee packs. It could pack a Match Punch. It could pack a superpower. All right, so superpower. Absol tried to knock out Hitmonlee. It failed, so that means the likelihood of Orange Maniac winning is now a solid 90%. It is a solid 90%, which basically means that Orange Maniac might take this match. Actually, not just might. He's going to take this match, depending on how he uses that Hitmonlee. I think that Hitmonlee is going to switch into something else, and then after that something else has fainted, then Orange Maniac might pull in his Hitmonlee, and he might try to let Hitmonlee finish up the work. that his previous Pokemon has done. Alright, so Lapras is going to be doing Thunderbolt, predicting the Slowking. But Seabat, I think it's a little late now for you to take back the match. I don't think it can happen. Thunder Wave is going to definitely put the nail in your coffin there, and I think that Orange Maniac is going to win here. Psychic is going to give Hitmonlee just enough leverage to guarantee an OHKO. So Hitmonlee is going to come in, Hitmonlee is going to hit like a truck, and it's going to knock out that Lapras, and Orange Maniac is going to win. GG. Alright. So, man, I felt like I had a cup of joe today. Oh, man. So much action. And Hitmonlee goes down with it. But Orange Maniac has defeated Seabat because he still had one more Pokemon to spare. GG. Alright, so on that note, this is the Roy Rogers YouTube channel. Don't forget to comment or subscribe to my channel, like or dislike the content that you see here. And this is the Roy Rogers YouTube channel signing off. Fast, accurate, unbiased, Roy Rogers News.